Hey everyone, my name is Nolan and welcome back to another Terraria video. Today I'm going to be playing through the Stars Above mod, and holy cow, why am I getting so much fruit from that? The Stars Above mod is just a mod I came across when browsing through mods, and it seems pretty dang cool. Oh, I accidentally clicked on this spatial disc, which is something very important about this mod. In your palm sits a mysterious disc. Myriad? Reflections glittering across its starry surface. It seems to be petitioning your aid. Gaze deeper. Before I jump further into this mod, I just want to say that the mod doesn't really kick up until you beat King Slime, so I'll do a lot of cuts until that happens. I also know very little about this mod, so I'm going to be learning along with you guys just how to do this video. Also, I know in the last video I said I continued the Lunar Veil, but as a mage. However, I got an idea. When looking through what this mod entails, I found out it's compatible with Calamity mod, and so is Lunar Veil, so is Fargo Soul mod, and then so is another mod. And so I had this genius idea, let's do a mega modded playthrough. But before I do that, I wanted to do this mod first because I've never played it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see the next video, make sure to subscribe because it's going to be awesome. Anyways, let's see what happens. I think you have to click this arrow here. Continue. Oh! Crap. Okay, we got a whole cutscene. Yeah, what? Choose a starfarer to aid you on your journey. So I believe this is actually going to determine how we play the game. So we have Iridani, which I don't know. By the way, I suck at pronouncing things, so just bear with me. She is the Umbral Starfarer, a reserved tactician. She flourishes through deep complexity. All right. Asphodine, the Astral Starfarer. Bold and energetic. She focuses on flashy, powerful attacks. Oh, we gotta go with that one. Ooh. The spatial disc begins to resonate. Looks like someone wants to talk. We also have increased max mana. Okay. All right, let's see here. So left click. Greetings. I am Asphodine, a starfarer, and in turn, that makes you my star bearer. I will lend you my strength so that we may defeat the threats to this world together. And if things go well, to solve the bigger problems beyond. That would be Calamity mod. There's more in it for you though. If you'd like, I can give you the description of what I can help you with. I recommend it. I would like the full explanation. All right, where to start? The spatial disc you use to form the contract can be used to access the stellar array, which provides abilities after defeating bosses. Yeah, so basically, like I said, after bosses, that's when this kicks up. The spatial disc can do a lot of other things, but for now, the stellar array is the most important. Remember to check it often. One last thing, I can turn energy from other worlds into direct power in the form of essences. Combining these with other materials should be enough to create powerful aspected weapons. Alright, my power is yours. Let's show this world what we can do. Agreed. Alright, so if I right click, it opens this thing, and I accidentally skipped that dialogue. Looks like we can get some attire. Maybe that's armor. Oh, no, that's like just clothes. Here are our abilities. I think you can select 5 of them out of a time. However, we don't have any yet because we have to defeat some enemies. All right, so basically, I'm just going to cut until like I have a bunch of stuff and we can fight King Slime because there's no point to really keeping you guys around. All right, guys, I got all looted up, and before I continue, I should just say that a complete mod list will be down in the description in case you guys are wanting to play along with me. And yeah, I only have 3 buffs because I have a feeling King Slime is going to be pretty easy, so let's just buff up and spawn in King Slime. It's the Lord of the Slimes. I think it has a teleportation-like ability. Yes, indeed it does. Yeah, I got pretty dang geared up. I got like the Star Fury and everything. So yeah, let's just smash through this really quick. Oh wait, dang it. I thought I had life crystals somewhere, but I might have put them in my storage. I just realized I wasn't max life. However, I don't think that's gonna matter. I'm super fast. Look at how freaking fast I am. Bro, what? I was trying to swap out my freaking healing potions because my healing potion button isn't working. Watch, yeah, my healing button isn't working. I'm freaking spamming it. It's not working. All right, and we did it. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why my healing button isn't working. Let me try and fix it really quick. All right, I don't know. Let's see. Do we get anything new from that? No, we do not. However, I think maybe we have something new. You have defeated the Slime King, huh? Good job. It may have been rather weak, but it's a surefire step forwards nevertheless. Is that correct grammar? I don't even know. Did anyone else see that ninja thing? Was it just me? Oh no, I saw it. Somehow, it was strong enough to unlock a part of the stellar array. Check it out later, okay? Well, let's check it out right now. I think that this is the stellar array. So we do have this now. After defeating an enemy, gain 10% increased damage for half a second. Additionally, gain mana based on 5% of the foe's max HP plus 12. 2-second cooldown. Oh yeah, okay, so I can select that. All right, well, it is turning night, so we will be able to take on the Eye of Cthulhu next. Looks like the spatial disc is trying to tell me something, so let's use this. Feel like you're ready for the next step of your journey yet? Yeah. Well, either way, I'm going to give you this. The astrolabe. If you check the Stellar Nova menu, you'll see a new option has opened up. It'll be brief, but the astrolabe will allow you to explore the galaxy with a few extra steps. If you're interested, use the astrolabe to visit the observatory Hyperborea. Alright, that's all for now. I'll be waiting. Oh, and Yuri will be there too. Alright, so it looks like this is probably it, the celestial cartography. I'll need a stella glyph nearby to go anywhere except the observatory. What is this? Alright, so I can't go there. Faint archives. Threat level B. What is this? Lethal company? It looks like all of these are like different moons. However, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, and here is the observatory. Here is where I can go. Alright, I made it to the observatory. What do I think? Well, I don't know yet. Found something up here. I wonder what it is. Looks like a vending machine. Oh yeah, foreign soda pop. Okay. All right, looks like this might be like the observatory area. All right, so there's a celestial route here that I think I might need to find. All right, I don't know. I couldn't really figure out what it was I was supposed to do there. So I think for now, I'm gonna buff up and fight the Eye of Cthulhu. It gets stronger when it's on its last legs, I think. Well, I think you're right. Alright, cool. Again, my healing button wasn't working, and I don't know why, but I beat it. Alright, so we can now interact with the spatial disc again. Oh, wait, I was supposed to use it at the observatory. Oh, crap. Alright, just to keep this short, I'm gonna come in and kind of talk about what's going on here. So basically, if you right-click the spatial disc, you can click on the binoculars, and your map will open up, and you'll be able to see a lot of planets you can go to. You basically can't really move or attack while there, but there's some enemies that allow you to get some crafting ingredients, and you can also fight bosses there later on. It's not really something that's too important, but it is a feature of the mod, so I just thought I'd briefly explain it, because, yeah. Basically, what you need to do is go to the observatory, craft the stella glyph, and then from there, you'll be able to travel to different worlds. You can also upgrade the stella glyph to go to harder worlds, and then that's pretty much it. One last thing, there exist certain structures called stellar foci, which when placed near your stellar glyph will make you stronger during cosmic voyages. Alright, this is Nolan from the future. So the stellar foci is something that I became very frustrated with because I think it's something important that I needed. However, there is no crafting things in the crafting menu, and this is the only time they're mentioned ever throughout the series, and there's also nothing online. So I have no idea what those are, and maybe the comments will be able to help you guys out because I have no idea. Alright, so first of all, before I go back to that observatory, I wanted to equip the Star Shield. When struck, gain 10% of your max HP as defense for 2 seconds, 20-second cooldown. Additionally, gain 20 mana upon activation, and 20% damage increase for the duration of the shield. Alright, well, might as well use that. Alright, let's go to this observatory now, and I should be able to craft the root? Yeah, Stella Glyph. Okay, that's what I need. Can be upgraded to tier 2 through crafting. Can be enhanced by placing stellar foci nearby to grant buffs during cosmic voyages. Oh, crap. I have an essence for you. It seems to create a magic type weapon with powerful piercing damage. It sounds rather helpful. Yeah, I accidentally just missed that, but I got an essence. Carrion Dark Moon, which is a magic weapon. All right, we have our portal down. All right, and then I can just make the Carrion Dark Moon right now, so I might as well make it. All right, so let's see what this does. All right, it is a slow swinging sword that actually does melee damage. However, if I right click, I consume 100 mana and gain a ton of buffs. If you want to pause to read, you can do that. So let's right click, okay, and... oh yeah, so now I shoot projectiles, which that's pretty dang cool. And then I have a cooldown before I can use that again. That's pretty dang cool. Let's see here, do I have anything? Oh yeah, another essence. All right, Fiery Sword is classified as magic. It seems to explode when sufficiently charged. Okay. Oh, I need an enchanted boomerang. I think I can... I don't know if I can make that. Bro, I literally like had to search the entire world for a single boomerang. I went all the way this way and then all the way this way. That's so frustrating. However, now I can make the enchanted boomerang. And now I can make the Aegis driver. Or is it Aegis? I think it's Aegis. I also got this thing called the Shattered Disc. Summons the Vagrant of Space and Time. First, let's test out this magic weapon. If you guys want to pause and read that, you can totally do that, but I'm not going to read all that on camera. Let's see what this does. Oh, so we got like a little charge up here. So yeah, it uses mana, but looks like it's pretty dang good. And I believe that I can still use it even without mana. It just does less damage. So now that this is charged up, I want to see, I'm assuming like maybe I need to right click. No. Oh, it just does like a lot of damage. Okay. All right, let's see what this does. If I use it, Oh, it's a boss. It's a boss. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I might be dead. I'll try. I'll try, but there's no way I beat this. I was not ready for that. Nolan from the future here. This is just me exploring one of the new planets. Again, nothing too important, but it is still pretty cool. The next phase here is basically weapon memories. You can buy a crafting station from a modded NPC, and you can also buy weapon memories from her. However, you can also pick up weapon memories from enemies, and basically they just give your weapons special abilities. These only work on the modded weapons though. They don't work on vanilla weapons, so just keep that in mind. Also, during this phase, I figure out what weapon aspecting is. Basically, if you have a modded weapon and you want to switch the class of it, like if you're ranged and you want to make a melee weapon do range damage, you can switch the damage type of it, and basically you take a damage penalty, but it fits your class now. So it's pretty cool, but not something I ever really used. Alright guys, now that I have max life and also some jungle armor, I'm assuming I should be able to take on this boss here, the Vagrant of Space and Time. Or is it Vagrant? I don't know. Your boy doesn't know how to pronounce stuff, he just knows how to kill stuff. So let's summon this thing in and let's buff up and let's see how good we do. So I just tested one of the final bosses, and these modded boss fights go incredibly hard and are incredibly hard. I guess we'll just kind of have to see. However, I do have mana buffs, so hopefully we should beat. What is that? Nope, nothing could have prepared me for that. All right, let's shut up and focus here, okay? Because I'm already doing so bad. What is going on? What is going on? Yep, take damage. Okay, what is this? I probably shouldn't be inside this. Maybe. Okay. That was that was actually horrible. All right, I'm gonna try it this time with a way bigger arena. I don't know what's going on, but it's like my movement. Yeah, it's so wonky. I can't like get moving, which is kind of frustrating. Like, how am I supposed to dodge that? How am I supposed to dodge this? You can't dodge that. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay, so you want to go to the opposite end because then it teleports you. Oh, he's shooting 5 now. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know what to do here. Down. Can I just keep falling? Can I just keep falling? Oh, that's kind of smart. Okay. Wait, so can I do it on this side? Oh, yo. Okay, that actually just made the fight a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no. All right, let's see here. See if I can do this. All right. Yep. Got it. And yep. Got it. All right, let's go. And oh, I was not ready for that one. Oh, meteor shower. Okay, I forgot. It tells you what attack is going to be next down here. So you just kind of got to memorize what they're called and like what they entail. Okay, I think the strat was just go down, just go down, just go down. Just go down. I don't really know if that's a good strat, but I'm using it, and so far it is working. Yeah, okay. That was free hits right there. All right, we're doing so much better now that I kind of understand what the heck we're doing. So this isn't really a restriction box. It's like a dodge box, which I think is sick. Okay, ready for this? Oh, it worked. I dodged them all. It looks like you can even use the dash through the box. Okay, we're going to beat this right now. Come on. Come on. Excuse me? Don't you dare go into a second phase. Don't you dare. Okay. Oh my gosh. Low-key, I'm not gonna lie, this mod is very confusing. I see, please excuse my test. I know it was crude, but it's the only way I know how to judge someone. In reality, I should have known. My sisters would never choose on white. I'm a dude. Huh? Sister? No way. That's what I'm saying. I apologize, Asphodine. This should help. Ring any bells? Wait, is this a guy? Yes, it is. Dude, we have got to stop meeting like this. Okay, I'm done. All right, Nolan from the future here again. Basically, I'm going to explain the Stellar Nova. So now, after beating that boss, we unlocked a special ability that charges up over time based on different characteristics, and then also prismatic cores can be equipped to it to increase the ability or change the statistics of it. As I defeat more bosses, I unlock different Stellar Nova abilities. Some of them are health-based, some of them are attack-based. It just depends on personal preference, and so those I do change throughout the playthrough, and those do become pretty important for modded bosses. So just kind of remember that, and also remember that the prismatic cores are for changing the Stellar Nova's abilities, and that's pretty much it. Also, in the background, I got 2 more essence for crafting 2 different weapons. Oh, I also just got another essence. I don't know how or why, but I did. And it is for a yo-yo that is actually a summon. And looks like I can probably make that right now. Just need to go get some flinks for it, which I can actually buy. All right, so I can craft this now. Striking foes grants swiftness for 3 seconds. So there is a lot to unpack with this, and I really, if you want to pause and read it, you can. But yeah, this mod is extremely overwhelming. Like 6 different attacks in one yo-yo. That's freaking insane. So let's do a right click now, and yeah, apparently if you right click, some attacks happen. Oh, looks like what I actually need to do is strike real enemies. So yeah. So I want to see like if I can build up the stellar nova thingy. Looks like it is building up in the top right of the screen. You guys can see that bar is filling up. Also, so if I right click now, oh yeah, so now I do have that bear that swings around, although I don't really know if it increased my damage a lot. All right, so the stellar nova is active. However, it took the entire fight again. So let's see, if I click Z. What the? Was that it? It was just a sword slash? Oh, all right. I was not expecting that. Okay, there are words in Terraria now. All right, guys. I don't think there's anything else I can do at the moment, so I'm going to take on the Brain of Cthulhu. And I think that this Aegis driver is going to be pretty dang good for this boss specifically, just because of its piercing, and just the way the weapon is. I think, oh my gosh, yeah, we're doing so much damage. All right, cool. That was pretty freaking easy. Nice. Looks like an ability has been unlocked in the Stellar Array. You should definitely consider it. Yeah, it was this one. So I get 6 defense. I take 30 less damage from attacks that deal over 100 damage. Below 100 HP, I take 20% less damage from all attacks. So I think this might be like a permanent thing, which is pretty good. The Neo Deal Maker. I won't read all that right now. Oh my gosh, I like this mod, but I'm not reading all that. All right, I'll let you guys pause and read through these really quick if you want to, but I'm gonna read through them off camera and just kind of explain what happens, so that way I'm not wasting a ton of time. All right, so this rocket launcher shoots rockets that I believe launch me backwards. So like if see, it's like a rocket jump thing, which does just a little bit of damage, and that's pretty dang cool. The like knockback and stuff is based on how far the enemy is from me, which is pretty dang neat. And then also I think it has a right click ability, which is just a melee attack. But I think that the movement is pretty dang cool. So like, oh wait, no, it doesn't work on platforms. It only works on solid blocks, but that's pretty cool. So the Neo Deal Maker is actually a charge weapon. So I believe that's max charge. And oh, it just shoots like a single shot. But looks like, yeah, you could just shoot it, but the charge is what you guys want because it pierces and does more damage. So that's pretty cool. So this summons a little thingy around me, and the more I summon, the better of an attack I have. I think, dang, I can't test it because I only have 1 max minion, but the more summons I have, the more damage I do, and then also the right click attack becomes way more powerful. That's sick. All right, I'm gonna do a goblin army really quick, that way I can get the tinker and we can make some better accessories. All right guys, so I am freaking kitted out now. Look at these accessories I have. My movement is freaking insane. Also the weapons I have are pretty decent. So I wanted to give this boss, the next boss, a go. The Act of Alchemy. The thing about this boss is it's ordered right after Goblin Army, but it says it could be pretty dang difficult. But since night just started, I figured might as well give it a go right now anyways, since it says I'm supposed to. All right, well, I guess let's just try it. Okay, I can't read what that message says, but let's see here. Oh gosh. Okay, so have to avoid those. Okay, let's fly. Let's fly. I'm not actually doing damage. Launched in. What the? Okay, wait. Can I go? Oh no! Don't touch the barriers. What was that supposed to be that easy? All right, I need to low-key take off the double jump because it's actually messing me up. Okay, Stellar Nova. Let's use this. What am I taking damage from? I'm so confused, bro. I'm actually so lost right now. Why did I beat it the first? What? All right, so here's the thing. I actually can do damage. It's just it doesn't have a damage sound effect. I don't know what I just took damage from there. But yeah, this fight is pretty confusing. But it looks like when I attack, the fight gets easier, and I don't know why that is. I don't know. I don't know how I beat it the first time. I don't think I was supposed to. but I did. All right, so I can now make the 2 weapons out of those essences I got. The first one is the Devoted Havoc, and then the other one is the Dragalea Found. If you guys want to pause and read through this, you totally can. However, this isn't actually something I'm going to use. The Devoted Havoc, however, can actually switch between different attacks, which is pretty cool. I also just got another essence here. However, I do not have 3 minion slots, so this is not something I can make. That's not even something I can get till after Queen Bee. I don't know why I'm getting that now. I don't think it's possible to get 3 minion slots before Queen Bee. Nice, dude, lovely. I wasn't recording the Queen Bee fight. That's so awesome. It was a pretty uneventful fight. I will fight it on a time lapse really quick though, just so you guys like know that I beat it. Also guys, I did just say, if you guys find these permanent buffs too cheaty or too unfair, please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate you guys just giving me your feedback, whatever it may be. All right, let's kick this off. It was pretty dang easy. I didn't struggle at all, so, and I'm not being sarcastic, I mean that. All right, let's get into this. All right, I think I can actually like show the Stella Nova being used on camera. Hit it. Oh, I missed, of course. Oh, and I'm actually getting weak now. That's lovely. All right, this is getting kind of dangerous. I'm not. All right, we beat it. That was kind of scary though. All right, now I should be able to have more summons. Nice. And if I click the spatial disc, I get another essence, and it's gonna be for a melee weapon. That's cool. So there's actually 2 I can make. I just checked out this one, and now we beat Queen Bee. We can actually get this. I just need an ice blade so I can make the enchanted sword and we'll be good. Oh, that's so weird. Where did you come from? Wow, how convenient. It's raining swords. So this melee weapon is just a close range stab type melee weapon. Looks like it does quite a bit of damage, and I think this acts like a summon. All right, and then this wave dancer doesn't consume minion slots, so yeah, I can actually use it along with my minions, which is sick. Looks like it does a pretty dang good amount of damage, and also if I click this key, it can it does like a special riptide attack, which is a 4-second cooldown, which is pretty dang cool. And then looks like it doesn't have a special right click ability. Nah, but this thing is super cool. Oh, why? Whatever. I'm still fighting this. I do not care. I think we got this in the bag. Manually control this thing and then press Q to do a ton of damage. Yeah, my Q bind is Q. My key bind is Q. Ooh, I just dodged an attack there. That's nice. So yeah, we are doing quite a bit of damage. Those hands are going down nice and easily. And yeah, my movement is just insane, dude. My accessories are so good, bro. Low-key, I feel like the Brain of Confusion is kind of slept on. I never really see anyone in the community like ever talk about it at all. But I don't know, that could just be me. All right, let's test out this thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, so there are those like beam type. Oh, I know how to use it now. I get it. All right, let's take down these hands. Boom, Riptide Slash. And did I take the hand down? No, I didn't. Okay, come on, please die. Please die any second now. Boom. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we can focus on the head. Okay, so with this weapon, I'm pretty sure what happens is if I do this and no, okay, I actually have no idea. I thought that if you hold down left click and then right click while doing that, you can summon the tentacles, but I literally have no idea. Okay, let's see if I can like actually hit my target here this time. And boom. I think I did. I didn't do a lot of damage though, which is okay. All right, but like I predicted, this fight is going to be over now. Heck yeah, bro. And now we got some new abilities. Oh, one thing I forgot about is the Stellar Nova. I think that there's like maybe some new attacks or maybe it upgraded. Oh no, there's new attacks. So I think I want to go with this one here. It looks like it gives me some buffs. I'm going to make this Misery's Company really quick, and we'll kind of do like a summoner melee hybrid. So this is the blade mode. It's just a regular melee weapon. This is the scythe mode, which actually is kind of like a range attack, which is pretty cool. And then this is the shotgun mode. Ooh, that's pretty neat. It does like no damage though. There's a skeleton of enemies here. Hey, Cobalt Shield first test. Let's go. I can't even say chest. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I think I have a speech impediment. All right, so I can make this gun now. So basically, it has a unique damage type. Oh, but I do need bullets in order to shoot. Interesting. Essentially, it doesn't matter which class I have. It will do 70% less damage, but 150% increased critical strike damage. So let's test this out. Oh, it also shoots bullets from the mouse cursor, which is kind of interesting. I think I probably won't use this, but it is cool. Well, guys, I can now take on deerclops. So let's spawn this thing in and get this sword back. And then actually, if I hold out the Skofnung, I don't know if that's how you say it, I actually get 2 Terra Prisma like summon things, which is pretty cool. So, and since I have to stay close to this boss, I might as well just use it anyway, so I can do a ton of melee damage. And let's just see how well I do. I think I'm gonna do pretty dang good. My setup is decked out as heck right now. Also, I would just like to add, if with the Skofnung, if that's how you say it, actually using the sword doesn't take away the summon, so I can have 2 attacks at the same time. Whereas if I was to use the Wave Dancer, if I wanted to manually attack, the summon gets taken away. So that's pretty nice, and it makes it pretty fun to use. But let's just use a Death Beam really quick because because I want to and it's fun. Alright, cool. We beat that boss. And looks like we might have a new array buff thingy. Oh, looks like we didn't actually get an upgrade for that one. I'm dumb. Oh, wait, what's this? Looks like we got an essence for another summon weapon. Holy cow. Alright, so let's see what this does. Yeah, so it is a whip. However, I believe if I right-click, it summons? Nope. Oh, no. The right-click is a special magic attack, which is this, and I believe that does damage, right? Oh, yeah, it does. And it looks like the attack it shoots is actually random. However, to summon stuff, I believe I click Q. Oh, it's not working. Wait, it is working. Oh, there's 2 swords there now. Okay. So I can have 3 swords. Yo, that's sick. All right, I want to try this twins boss fight. I don't actually know if I ever tried this out. However, since I'm... Oh, gosh, I just took so much damage. Okay, let's try and focus here. Since I'm a little bit stronger, I want to say I'll be able to do this. However, I could just be completely wrong. All right, so far this fight is going okay. It's going all right. It's not going horrible. My damage isn't exactly the best. So I wonder if I could try to swap out my weapons here. I don't know, though. It looks like using the other summons plus the sword isn't really too much more damage. Oh, I do have to have this one out. And then this one. Oh, I can't tell. I really don't know. Oh, this is the new Stellar Nova thing. Oh, no. Dang. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I've had a debuff on, like, this whole time, and it's doing so much. Okay, it's gone now. I don't know why it was there originally, but yeah, what is this? All right, I figured it out. So check this out. I won't really fight it unless I'm doing really good. So what happens is if I'm on this side, this bar fills up. And then if it fills up all the way, I start to take damage. So basically, I have to like keep moving side to side in order to not get that debuff, because that debuff is what causes me to take damage. So yeah, just have to move back and forth before the bar fills up. So let's give this a solid go. Bro, I was doing so good. No, dude, I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. No, that's game. How did I dodge that? How did I dodge that? Oh no, debuff time. Come on. Oh, did I do it? Oh, I got one. Oh, I got both of them. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, that fight is actually pretty fun. I like that fight. And it's not too hard. Like, there was one that I did that was too hard, whereas that one is actually doable at this stage of the game. So, I do like that fight. I got another summon and weapon, but I can use it like a melee. Holy cow. That is way later in the game. Alright. By the way, just in case you're wondering, I used all the swords. So I used this sword, and then this sword for that fight, just in case you're wondering. Alright, well, let's get a Wall of Flesh arena set up, and we can take down the Wall of Flesh. Alright, guys, I can now take on the Wall of Flesh, but before I do, I can actually make this needle thing, because while in the underworld, I got an essence. Oh my gosh. It looks like we got a couple of special attacks here. So if I click, yeah, it just shoots out a needle. But if I right click, I dash, which is pretty neat. Then if I use a special attack, I can heal and also do some damage. So this thing is, oh, this does a lot of damage. So for the Wall of Flesh fight, I think I'll go with these summons, the blue sword, and then the needle weapon. And that will probably maximize our DPS. Because I won't be using the whip attack for this thing, or the sword, I think having the 3 summons will be the best option. All right, but so now we just got to throw the doll into the lava, And yes, here we go. All right, so I don't really know what to expect. I'm assuming we're going to be able to just destroy this thing, but I guess we'll find out. We got our Stellar Nova, which I don't know if it's going to be too good for this fight because, oh yeah, no, that's pretty decent. The reason why I was thinking it wouldn't, yeah, it's stationary. It's stationary, so we basically have to run away from it. So maybe that wasn't the best pick. All right, let's get close and, oh, that was the dash. Wait, which one is the special attack? Is it this one? Wait, I'm confused. Oh yeah, it was Q. Okay, so I used the wrong attack. That was my bad. So if I use it again, yeah, there we go. I got some health back. Okay, so I'm doing about 300 damage per second. So if I turn off these and turn on this thing, my damage actually goes up significantly. So yeah, I should probably be using that sword. Stellar Nova, go, 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 go. I'm gonna run back this way a little bit and heal up. Use that for some health. Oh, okay, so maybe I should have stayed close to the boss for that then. Yeah, dash away, dash away. Ooh, that's fast. Wonder like if I can do some damage with this. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. Ooh, nice. All right, I gotta say, I'm definitely warming up to this mod. We got a firecracker too, which is perfect if I want to continue summoner. All right, and then I think I got a new essence out of that. All right, this next cut is gonna be pretty awkward because I think I lost some recording, but yeah, basically I just crafted a new weapon. So I don't know if this thing actually summons anything or if I just hold it. Yeah, no, I just basically have to hold it. But if this runs into an enemy, oh, there we go. So if it runs into an enemy, it will spawn this, which if I collect it, it will spawn an attack at the cursor. So basically, I should just be using this instead of this sword right here. Well, I'm gonna get some hard mode gear here and we'll be able to start taking down some hard mode bosses. Alright guys, I think I'm all kitted up to take on Queen Slime, but there are some weapons I can make upgrades to. So the first weapon I can make is the Force of Nature, which I believe is that shotgun type weapon. And the next weapon I can make is the Aurum Edge, which I believe is a magic and melee weapon. So here is the shotgun, which as you can see, it has to reload, and it also kind of functions a little bit like a movement weapon because it knocks me back when I'm shooting. I wonder like if it does a good amount of damage. Looks like it actually does do a pretty good amount of damage, and it also has a right click attack, which I think is just movement based. And then the Aurum Edge actually is kind of weird. So I charge up and then I swing to do a ton of damage. However, if I keep holding it down and overcharge, I take damage, but I do way more damage. So this thing is pretty cool. You're basically just sacrificing health for damage, which I think is cool. I also wonder if it has like a good amount of range. Oh, looks like you actually need to hit enemies to do some good damage. So this thing's pretty cool. You just have to be careful not to like take too much damage. All right, let's give Queen Slime a go. First off, I want to test out this sword weapon before we get too far into the fight so I don't take too much damage. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty decently cool. I do have to have it charged a little bit in order to do any damage at all. And it looks like it has pretty decent range too, so that's pretty cool. But unfortunately, I don't think this weapon's really built for me. I think I'm gonna stick to the Luminary Wand because I think this will be my best bet. Also, because I have the Pygmy Necklace now, I can actually use this summon here. I don't know if it's the best summon I can have, but I'm gonna have it anyways. And I am taking so much damage. Okay, let's start focusing in here because I should not lose this fight. Okay, so fight is going pretty decently well, and I just gotta say, I like the idea of having to collect items on the screen in order to attack. I think that's such a cool mechanic that I never see in Terraria, and it's actually fun, even though the attacks aren't really anything special, which I think they are. They do have unique things that I'm just not noticing. I think it's just still cool. I also have the Stellar Nova thing ready, so I should probably use that. And I just gotta make sure I don't die. I gotta like focus on what is mine, what I can actually touch here, which that was not something I could touch. And hope I don't die. I love how I was doing good, and now that I'm talking, I'm doing very bad. Alright, this is why I can't do cuts during boss fight to talk. I have to just be quiet and do a time lapse so I don't die. Oh, I got really scared there that hit was going to kill me. I wasn't paying attention to how weak it was. But yeah, see, that goes so much better when I can just be quiet and focus on the fight, especially with all the new content. Dang it, we didn't get the, oh, we got the blade staff. That's pretty good. I'll probably use that instead of the, oh, I can have 2 summons. All right, and then we got an essence right here for a ranged weapon. Okay, so I can make the Dreadnought Chem Tank, and then I can make that ranged weapon. I also just got another essence on accident, and let's see what this makes. Oh, a summon weapon. That looks freaking insane. However, I don't think we have a Zappinator. Dang it. Oh, we can craft one, but we need a gray Zappinator and a traveling merchant. How do we get a traveling merchant? Sold by the squirrel. All right, I can also make the Hunter Symphony. And now I can finally make that summon weapon. Oh my gosh, that took a long time. All right, so the range weapon shoots 4 shots, and then it takes a lot of ammo, and looks like the more I shoot, I think the more damage it does. Oh wait, that's just before it reloads. Okay, so this thing attacks, which I'm pretty sure it does a lot of damage because I think it does 5% of max HP. Oh, and then it also has a special attack that like does a lot of damage. Oh, I see what happens. So basically when these turn green, I can shoot special attacks in that direction. And then once they recharge, I can do some more damage. So this magic weapon is basically just a regular sword. However, when I hold right click and then do a direction, I get a special attack, I believe. No, I hold down a direction, then right click. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now I think maybe I have special abilities. I get 8% increased critical strikes. That's pretty cool. So this weapon summons a single summon. I think I need to disable everything else. Yeah, there we go. There's a top hat. And then basically if I right click, I have a chance to gain positive buffs. And then I think there's a cooldown. And if I also right click, I can also get negative debuffs, which, okay, that didn't happen. Oh yeah, there we go. So now I think I might get negative debuffs, maybe. It's just a random effect. All right, I also want to do a boss fight because it just turned night, and I think I'll start with Skeletron Prime. I'll start off with some of the magic weapons like this one. Let's see if I can get a good hit in. I mean, that was decent. I feel like maybe, oh, I got stun locked there. I feel like maybe this isn't the best weapon. Like maybe this is better. And I can't actually even remember the buffs that I can get with this. Maybe I should try to read them really quick. I think I'll probably go with the increased damage. So hold down and right click, and now I get some increased damage, which is pretty cool. This does take quite a bit of mana. Low-key, I'm also not doing a ton of damage. I wonder if Summoner was better. Actually, you know what? I think I'm doing a little bit more damage. I really can't tell, though, to be honest. I don't know. What's frustrating, though, is all, like, the summon attacks seem to be super high in the sky, and I have no idea why. Yeah, they're all up here. Why? Oh, I'm about to die. See, that's the thing about this magic weapon. It takes life, and I wasn't paying attention. I got hit, and I died. Oh, okay. This is kind of tricky. I feel like I'm not doing enough damage. All right, so I was dumb and I haven't been recording this, but I think Ranger is basically going to be the way to go. And then using the Chem Tank, because you can just do huge bursts of damage like that. And it seems like even though I have to like let it recharge to maximize damage, it's still taking less time than it was with Summon. So I think this is definitely the way to go. Ooh, we got this. Oh, I'm dumb. The second I start talking, dude, I was doing so good. Just a quick update as we're coming to the end of the fight. I didn't realize that actually you can just hold down the attack and it won't like take down the level of attack until it's max. So you can actually, yeah, you don't have to worry about like wasting an attack. And of course, I start talking and I lose. I can't make this up, guys. Alright, I think I'm about to beat it. However, I'm not about to jinx this. But what's crazy about this fight is I'm actually about to beat the skull before any of the limbs, which is insane. I don't think I've ever done that before. Yeah, that's crazy. Holy cow. I got another melee essence, so I think I'm probably going to be switching to the melee class here. And I got another melee essence. So yeah, melee class it is. Okay guys, I did a little bit of farming, so now I should be able to make all 4 of those weapons. Okay, so I have this butterfly weapon, right? And I was just kind of testing it out. Sometimes it does 2,600 damage, and I don't know why. I feel like this might be a bug, so if I right click, I can like shoot it super fast, and I'm assuming it just does a ton of damage. So this Xenoblade is basically just a quick melee weapon, but it can also be charged, so I can charge it up and then slash, and then the slash does like increased damage. And then I also believe I can right click to change the ability of it. Yeah, so I right clicked and looks like now it's maybe just a little bit faster. So this ability allows me to like, oh, I have like feather falling, and I can also like dash dash with it, which is pretty cool. If you want to pause and read this, go ahead, be my guest. This attack also has 2 different attack modes. The first one is a charge that like dashes me when I fully charge, and then you can also just do like regular attacks. And if I switch the right click and then charge up, it basically shoots a projectile, which is a pretty decent amount of damage. The next one is like the exosuit melee weapon. If you want to pause and read all this, go ahead, because there is a lot here. But this one seems a little bit more friendly of a UI to use. I can right click and then select the different modes. So this one is definitely a melee based one, which just does some close range attacks, which actually looks like it has a little bit more range than you would think. Let's switch to the blue one here. Ooh, so this shoots like a blue aura? Oh, it's just a damage reducer, which is pretty dang cool. The green one here is just a railgun, which does a ton of damage. I think that's pretty neat. And I'm assuming even though it is a range attack, it still does melee damage. And then this next one is called a close combat one. Oh gosh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so this is probably definitely the best weapon we have right now. Unless I can figure out how to make this do like 2,000 damage all the time, I do think that exosuit is just the best weapon we have. All right, I am excited to use these weapons against the next mech bosses, but I think I gotta make this arena better. I wasn't really paying attention to the fact that this arena sucks. All right, really quick, just before I forget, the reason why this does more damage is because when enemies are inflicted with confusion, they take bonus damage. Now, I don't know if that's okay, because the bonus damage is like a 400-500% increase, which is insane. So I feel like that this paired with a magic setup is going to be also OP. We'll test out both against the mech bosses. All right, guys, and we are approaching night, and I'm gonna start with melee. Yes, I got a melee setup here, and we are going to just take down the destroyer, and I have a feeling we'll be able to do this nice and easy. So I have a feeling that this weapon, yeah, okay, so what you will notice is it's short range, but then once I actually hit the boss, then it can extend out some arms. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna end up switching the modes on this. I think I'll just kind of, oh, you know what? I might switch to like the tank. That's a good idea. This weapon is perfect for this fight because what you guys will notice is it's super easy to get in and do damage when it's not shooting lasers, but then like you take a lot of damage when it shoots lasers, so then you can throw up, oh wait, no, it's not this one, it's the blue one. The blue one, right? Yeah, you can throw up the shield and take no damage. Oh, that is a strat right there if I've ever seen one. Okay, let's switch back to the yellow mode, because that's definitely the best one. And maybe we can test out some of these other weapons here, like maybe this one. This one just allows me to like move. Oh, I went straight into the head there. All right, I got lucky with that one. Okay, wait, really quick, before we just annihilate this boss, I want to switch to a magic setup really quick, and maybe we can get some good magic gameplay here with the harp. Oh, yeah, okay, so we won't do a good amount of damage to the boss because we can't confuse the boss. That actually makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, look at how much damage we do. And if we get too low, we'll just tank it for a little bit. Okay, so like right now I'm pretty much invincible. The head does, oh, the head still does a lot of damage. Okay, I wanted to see how much it did just because like right now I'm pretty much invincible. Ooh, no, this is gonna get hit twice. Okay, we gotta be careful here. All right, guys, this fight is just about over. Sick, that was super easy, I'm not gonna lie. I'll check out the spatial disc in a moment, but for now I actually wanted to craft the mechanical eye because I think I have enough time to take down the twins before it turns daytime, so might as well. And I also think I'm pretty well geared up for this fight. The problem is, you know what, I think we'll still be able to do this. So I'm gonna try and like get in and do a ton of damage and then back off and use that shield mode to like tank a little bit. I think that strategy will work. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my health. I just realized how weak I was. Dang it. Okay, we'll need to think of a new strat.
Your boy wasn't recording the twins fight. Your boy wasn't recording the twins fight.
All right, we're gonna time lapse this one too. I'm so stupid. And we got it. Okay, cool. Now you know I can beat the fight. All right, I just realized it's not me that's bugging, it's OBS that's bugging. All right, it just stopped the recording on me. And I made this ranged weapon, which I just put away. Give me a second. I made this ranged weapon, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I was recording. I know it was recording because I clicked record, but it stopped recording on me. So it uses mana, and it doesn't really look like it does too much damage. So it's a cool gun, but it's probably not something I'll use. So here's where the game started to get a little bit frustrating. What you guys will notice is that from here on out, the damage output on most of the weapons is like horrible. So from like before this point, the weapons have been very good. I've been able to use them, and some bosses have taken multiple tries, but I've been able to kill all the bosses just fine. But from here on out, that's not the case, and it just got super frustrating. All right, guys, so I should be all geared up for the next modded boss fight and also plantera. However, while building the plantera arena, I got this essence. Oh, it's already pulled up here, which makes a summon, which seems pretty cool, and I can literally just make that right now. So this is supposed to be used with a summon setup, so I'm probably not going to use it, but it is still pretty cool. Okay, so this canvas right here is what I use to spawn the boss. So I'm just gonna. What?
For some art? You can be the canvas.
Yeah?
It's like rain but prettier. Oh, and more deadly.
Oh yeah? So we have talking bosses in Terraria. What in the Supreme Calamitous is this? What the heck? The what?
Is that too much color for you?
Nah, it's perfect.
More where that
Oh.
came from.
Yes, tell me more.
What color will you end up, I wonder?
Ooh.
All right, my turn.
Wait, what is this? Oh, I want to be in the red. I just read that
It's
message.
time for the hands-on approach.
Okay. Oh.
Like rain but prettier.
Oh yeah, it's pretty.
And more deadly.
Oh yeah, it's.
It's about time we wrapped things up, don't you think?
What? They're talking. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So maybe I need a better melee weapon here. One that actually has a little bit more range, perhaps. Are the blue ones okay? Can I hit the blue ones? I'm coded in red. Okay. I wonder if it's red first every time. I don't know. Okay, now she attacks me. Yes, she's going to attack me now. Okay. I feel like I'm doing no damage to this thing. Okay, my damage is just pretty low, and I think it's because of the hallowed armor. So I might need to get like chlorophyte or shroomite armor, so that way I can do more damage. Because I feel like the fight's doable. It's just I don't do enough damage. Let me try with chlorophyte armor really quick. Yeah, this isn't really changing my damage too much. It is a little bit better, but I think what I need to do is get this summon here. Get this summon, and I can switch to summoner. And then we'll be able to do that. I think we'll be able to do that easier, especially after we made that summon weapon. So I think I'm going to do that. But for that, we'll need to beat plantera really quick. All right, this arena is getting overwhelmed fast. So I'm just going to spawn this in. And then we'll take care of the enemies while beating plantera. Because, yeah, this is there's so many enemies. And they just kept spawning and spawning and spawning. So, yeah, I'll just jump in. Beat this fast. And we should be good. Oh, we take 1 damage. Oh, this fight's in the back. See how much faster we beat plantera compared to the other boss? The other boss, I think, had like 4 or 5 times the amount of health plantera has. So, yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to do it before plantera, to be honest. The little note said that like if it's too strong, we can do it later. So I don't really feel too bad doing it later. But yeah, I mean that fight's just hard. We just don't do enough damage. Oh, I'm 1 HP. Oh wait, I got health back because I healed. Oh, that was really bad. I walked right into the mouth there. Hey, I beat it. And I think we unlocked a new bonus thingy out of that. I can't think right now. Alright, so I got 2 more essence. The next one is a magic weapon. And then I also got another summon weapon. So cool. I'm kind of glad I'm going summoner because we just got a lot of summoner stuff. All right, I'm going to go grab some materials, and I'm going to do the pumpkin moon and frost moon off camera. And then I'll come back. So I could show you guys what I made right now in this 26-minute segment. However, everything I made was completely worthless and not good at all. I wasn't able to break even 1,000 damage per second with this boss, which is just not good for a 200,000 HP boss. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to end up going back to vanilla items and stuff. However, the first thing I'm going to do is take down Golem, and then I'll show you guys that boss fight. Alright guys, I think it'll just be best if I just take on Golem. I think I should be able to take him down. I also found out this right click isn't an attack, it is a teleportation mechanism. and I believe it has only a cooldown of mana. So if I wanted to, I could throw this down, move all the way over here, and then right click to teleport back, which is pretty cool. I thought it was attack. Sorry, I'm very tired right now. All right, you have to bear with me. Also, I believe it does actually function as a little bit of an attack. However, it's not really exactly worth it because it's a close range attack. And so you have to be close to the boss in order to do damage, and then you just end up taking a lot of damage yourself, which as a summoner isn't really ideal. And I just realized I don't have healing potions. Wow, I was not, luckily I won, but that's insane. How did I forget healing potions? I just ran out apparently. I'm done. That was probably about 10 minutes to get it halfway done. Okay, guys, I actually think I have a strat. So I went to bed, and while I was in bed, I was like, wait a minute. What if I just used the deadly sphere staff? Because, like, it's pretty good, right? And it does a lot of damage, so if I do summons... Oh, come on! Alright, so here's what I mean. If I throw them down, you guys can see, yeah, 2,000 damage per second. And so, like, in stages like this, I can actually, like, attack it. But mainly, I can just focus on dodging. So hopefully we can actually do this now. Alright, see, we got about halfway done in, like, a minute. So, yeah, I think we got this one for sure.
Hello, little people. Care for some art? You can be the canvas. It's like rain, but prettier. Oh, and more deadly. Quickly now. Is that too much color for you? Wouldn't it be so funny if we did that one again? What color will you end up, I wonder? All right, my turn. All right, my turn. What color will you end up, I wonder? It's about time we wrapped things up, don't you think? Wouldn't it be so funny if we did that one again? All right, my turn.
Oh, no.
Is that too much color for you? It's like rain, but prettier. Oh, and more deadly. Guess it's time for the hands-on approach. What color will you end up?
What?
I don't think you'll like what comes next, but I will. So funny if we did that one again. What color will you end up, I wonder?
I'm sorry. What? I did all 228,000 damage to that boss. Why didn't it die? Okay, so I get it to this phase, and then it died. What? So, like, what? I beat that fight fair and square. I'm not doing that again. I don't even like this fight. I don't know why it has, like, a delay before it dies. That's stupid. That's actually stupid. Penthesilea, was it? She was quite the challenge. What a unique way of casting magic. I hate her. Her magic was overflowing with power. I still hate her. I have no likeness for her. No, I hate her. This next segment is me just crafting the weapons from that fight. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, so this just stays here, and then it looks like it builds up. Does it attack when it's not fully charged? Oh, it stopped at 500. But if I use mana, it will keep increasing. Where did it go? So this actually just kind of acts as like a sub attack. So if it gets to 500 here any second, and then I attack, it should do like some kind of a follow-up attack, which I don't know. It is doing that, I'm pretty sure. I also just got an essence of ink, which looks like it might make a pretty good melee weapon. So basically, I can select between different pigments, and then those pigments will be inflicted on attacking. Holy cow, I cannot talk. Looks like it does a pretty good amount of damage. As you can see, it just like throws some ink on enemies. But it also like inflicts the debuff selected. So I equipped yellow, not orange. I want orange, so that way I can get some ichor. Well, I better go get some truffle worms, and then we can take down Duke Fishron. Wow, this video has been a complete failure. I wasn't recording, but I beat Duke Fishron, so I'll do it again. Just because I didn't collect any of like the essence thingies, so we don't need to worry about it. I'll just show myself beating it, and then I'll collect the essences, and we'll craft some new upgrades. But I'll probably just do like a time lapse, so that way I don't have to like talk over it, especially because I don't really plan on changing my weapon or anything. And we got it. Nice. Nothing too hard. You guys probably saw the Stellar Nova thing take place, so that was pretty cool. Dang it, we didn't get the wings, but we should be able to buy some treasure bags. Anyways, now we can actually check out what the essence is. Looks to me like this ranged weapon has ability. Oh wait, this might be Martian Madness. Yeah, this essence was actually Martian Madness, not even Duke Fishron. Okay. All right, so I made all the weapons I think I can make. The first one is this like upgraded bone sword, which actually it looks cool, but it seems pretty dang bad. It just does not do a lot of DPS. I can use the weapon action key to do some more damage, but again, the damage is not that great. The one that does seem kind of good is this Kariumu's Favor. I don't really know how you say it. But it's basically just a close range attack that increases attack speed after hitting a target. And then I can dash with the right click, which is pretty nice. And then also I can like absorb damage with the weapon action. But yeah, I don't know. The weapons just don't seem that great, to be honest. All right, guys, but this nalhaun guy is the next guy I'm supposed to beat. Now, I don't know if we'll be ready for this fight at all. We're probably going to get utterly annihilated if it goes anything like the last fights. However, I still wanted to try it nonetheless. Okay, what is that sword going to do? Okay, it just attacks a single side. Oh gosh, do I want to be inside of this? I don't know if I was inside or outside, but we'll roll with it. So again, our damage is like horrible. However, it's going to go that side, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so it goes whichever way you think it would go. Because, like, it will face a certain direction, you know, if that makes sense? Okay, let's see if I can dodge these. Okay, I need to, like, switch my melee weapon here, because this has no range. So here's a new attack. It's kind of like Devourer of Gods, where you have to, like, stay in a specific area. Otherwise, you take damage. It's not too bad. It's just kind of like... you gotta have good memory. Otherwise, you're a little bit screwed. Alright guys, it looks like we're actually coming up to the end of the fight here. So, yeah, like I said, this actually wasn't that bad.
Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance.
Oh, nope, it's not the end of the fight. It is not the end of the fight. Oh, okay. What's going on? Okay, so, like, I don't have a problem with 2 phases, but that first phase took, like, way too long. Like, that was still a long fight. So, again... the damage needs to be higher. Like, if that's gonna be 1 phase of the fight, the damage has to be way higher. I just do no damage, bro. Alright, guys. Well, I just thought we might as well take on the Empress of Light because I really don't care to do that boss at all. So, that was very dumb of me. I'm not actually in the Hallowed biome. Alright, well, I got 1 try to do this. So, the thing about all the weapons I have are I gotta be pretty close to the boss in order to do a good amount of damage. So, I guess we'll see, like, how that translates to this boss fight because, like, I basically won't be able to attack for this phase, and I just realized I made this arena way too small, didn't I? I almost ran out of time. I don't know, what's going on, like, what's with this mod, but it's like, the weapons are not good. Alright, yeah, I mean, I am cutting it kind of close on time for this fight, but, I mean, that was easy. I don't get it. I feel like the mod is just, like, not, the weapons just aren't good. I don't know. I want you guys to know I've opened about 30 Duke Fishron treasure bags, and I haven't gotten the wings yet, which is, I don't know why, I don't know why I'm not getting them. Ah, there we go. That only took about 50 treasure bags. Nice. All right, guys, so just to put into perspective how bad these modded weapons are, the boss fight in the background you guys are watching took about 9.5 minutes. And after that 9.5 minutes, I died, and there was still about half of the boss to kill. So the boss fight would take probably around 15 minutes to kill. And that's with the modded weapons. So you guys can see that these modded weapons are ridiculously bad and just not even worth using. Yeah, I'll just be honest, that fight took almost 10 minutes and I don't care to do it. I just don't. I'm skipping it until like I'm super powerful because it's not fun. It's not fun just dodging stuff for 10 minutes. Like, and I don't even know if I got it halfway done. I think what I'll probably do for now is just take on the lunatic cultist. I think that's probably the next best thing. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do this pretty easily. Like, so, this boss has 61,000 health. The one I was just fighting, the second phase alone, had over 300,000. So it's like, what? that's at least 5 times as much health, which is insane. on top of that, I do significantly more damage per second to this boss. So, yeah. Bro, look, what the heck? I just did so much damage. I just did so much damage, and I don't know why. Wait, if I get really close, bro, we're doing, I don't know how I just did 7,000 damage per second, but I did. Oh, this is charged now. This is charged. I think I just wasted that, and I hit the wrong one on accident. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, we just did 20,000 damage per second. Holy cow. Crap, I just hit the wrong one again. Dang it. Hey, we beat it, and now we have to take down the nebula pillar. Okay, let me just kill these. Actually, I can just get out of here, I think. All right, so I should be able to make some new weapons now. I got 3 essence things. The first one is this magic weapon. The next one here is called the Ozma Ascendant. And then the last one here is Rex Lapis. I'm also gonna make the solar eruption. All right, so basically this weapon does this attack, which actually looks like it shoots out in a random direction. But basically this actually gives me a buff, which gives me 30 defense for 2 seconds every time I hit an enemy, which is pretty good. Also, I can right click to consume 150 mana, and then like a meteor falls from the sky, and then enemies are inflicted with a debuff, and I do more damage to those types of enemies. Looks like the solar eruption just absolutely demolishes this thing in terms of damage. Low key, I mean, the solar eruption I think is just the best one. Like, it just does so much more damage. Both the magic weapons were barely breaking 1000 DPS, along with the melee weapon I was just using. So I think I'll stick to the solar eruption, which is doing almost 2000 damage per second. Alright guys, I think that we basically beat it because I was invincible, unless there's a third phase. It's entirely possible there's going to be a third phase here. Yay! Oh my gosh. Yeah, that fight, I don't like that fight. I'm sorry. I don't like that at all. Alright, again, the next several weapons I made were just pretty dang bad. However, there was one exception. We also have this weapon, which basically increases movement speed just from holding it. Looks like it might be like an upgraded, I forgot the name of the sword that Empress of Light drops. I am very tired. But this kind of looks like just basically an upgraded version of that. I can also conjure a prism by doing right click. That's supposed to do something. 10%, I get basically just a ton of buffs for being inside of this circle. Also, if I take damage, it will redirect it to the prism, and then when the prism shatters, I gain some buffs. So this is actually a pretty cool melee weapon. This sword is really cool, basically because if I die when using it, I respawn. And not only do I respawn with some health and some invincibility, so basically, I just get another chance at the fight. If I right click, I just get a special attack. Okay. Alright guys, so I went to actually, you know what, I'm not going to be here because I think the Moon Lord's going to spawn any second. But I went to try to figure out how to spawn arbitration, and I think that I have to go to a different planet to do that, but it wasn't letting me. So I think I had to take down the pillars, and I took down the pillars, and now my life is almost gone. So I'm going to be fighting the Moon Lord a little bit weak. Yeah, we're basically fighting the Moon Lord now, in case you haven't picked up on what I'm doing here. Okay, here we go. So, Moon Lord. I don't know if I'm ready for this, and I also don't remember. I had to tell you guys something, and I can't remember what it was. Okay, so this weapon does a good enough amount of damage to Moon Lord. So, finally, well, actually, this is a vanilla boss. I realized that my problems were actually with the modded bosses. Yeah, the modded bosses just have so much health. And I don't know if that's intentional. You guys will probably be flaming me in the comments saying Mint Gaming, it's supposed to be like that. You're supposed to fight the bosses later. And in my mind, I guess that kind of makes sense, but I just don't like that feature. And you know, I feel like that's okay for a person to not like a feature in a mod, okay? Yeah, I don't have my soaring insignia on, so just kind of bear with me. But yeah, I just don't like that. I feel like if the progression is set, it should just be that way. And because if you get an item from a boss that is supposed to be defeated at a certain stage, it's going to be bad at the point you're using it, if that makes sense. And if conversely, if you beat the boss too early and the item you get is super good because you're supposed to beat it later on, then like you just kind of ruin the experience. So like I don't get the point of having bosses that like you can defeat later on if you want to. I think that like progression should be set in stone. I just don't like the idea of having different progression things. But this sword's doing very good against Moonlord, so hopefully it'll be good against Arbitration, and then I think the Knight of Light or something like that. I don't know, but for now I think I'll jump into a time lapse because I think I've kind of talked about everything I want to talk about. So yeah, we'll just do that. Alright guys, I'm gonna go in and tank the final little bit of HP here. Nice. Okay, cool. We beat that first try. I did realize, like, once I got all the eyes out that I actually didn't have any range attack except for this one here. So, luckily this did enough damage, though, and we were able to take it down. Looks like we got a new ability here. Oh, yeah. Here's a little sneak peek at my mod here, and looks like these aren't stacking properly, which is kind of interesting. If you want to pause and read this new Stellar Nova ability, you can. This seems really good, so I'm going to use it. What is this? Alright, so again, I just made a lot of upgrades, and most of them, in fact all of them except for one, were pretty unimportant. So I'll just show you guys the one weapon that I think is important. Okay, so this weapon is a charge weapon that allows me to teleport to anywhere inside of the circle, which is pretty cool. And then I think the circle gets small after using it. However, eventually it will expand and be big again. However, it also does have a right-click attack, which I think shoots out projectiles. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now I'm going to figure out how we beat these final modded bosses. Okay, guys, no idea what happened here. I was literally just exploring one of, like, the new planets because I upgraded my travel thingy to level 3, and I accidentally found a boss. Looks like he might be kind of easy. Only 200,000 HP. Whoops, I accidentally stopped my recording. Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen here. And I was not mentally prepared for this, so we might get wrecked. Another thing is I can't actually, what does that do? What does that do? I don't know, I'm not ready for this. What just happened? What just happened? Why was I teleported away? Okay, so I'm now in the overworld, and now it's like just permanently day. There's like a weird debuff right now that I have called harsh light. Yeah, so basically I'm just like stuck in daytime. So I'm assuming this means I need to beat the Warrior of Light. And also, I have a 15-minute cooldown before I can fight that boss again. That might be one I just never do, because like the boss fights in this mod are actually infuriating. All right, so I think that's probably the thing I need to take down the Warrior of Light. So yeah, this is what spawns it, and I literally don't know how I could possibly gear up more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just see how this fight goes, and we'll spawn it in. Okay, what just happened? Do I have to maybe use it again? Oh gosh.
This battle shall be our last.
Alright, let's kind of see what we're getting ourselves into. Alright, he's got close range attacks, so I can't really use close range. I might have to use like the solar eruption, or maybe, what am I doing? I just realized I never actually like got my gear from the Moonlord. I just basically only using modded weapons right now. Alright, so with endgame weapons, my DPS is under 1,000. Against a 500,000 HP boss. This should be interesting. Again, modded weapons were just completely worthless against bosses like these. I just ended up crafting the Zenith, and I'm gonna go back and take down Arbitration really quick, and then we'll go back to Warrior of Light. Alright, here we go. Ugh. Jeez, that was a long time waiting. I also got the Zenith because why the Zenith, sorry. Why the heck not? So yeah, we are doing a ton of damage with the Zenith. So hopefully that should make this fight a little bit better. And I just realized my thing is super turned down and I can't hear anything, which I kind of need sound for this fight so I can predict when the projectiles are going to come and hurt me. I don't even know like what's damaging me. I'm like, yeah, like what was that? What did I just run into that damaged me? I have no idea. This fight is insane. Like these fights, I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. No movement. I can't move here. They're all like just restrictive. Yeah, and can I like just go way out here maybe? No, I can't. Oh, there's spikes on the ground. There's spikes on the ground. Oh my gosh, that makes sense. There's spikes on the ground and the platform. That's why I'm taking damage. That's why I'm bleeding and can't regen. That would make so much sense. Okay. All right. I beat that. I beat that boss. Okay, that was not that bad, actually. Okay. Yeah, just save it to after Moonlord, get the Zenith, and there you go. You can beat it. All right, guys, so since this is one of the final bosses, I didn't really talk over it. I just kind of fought it. And so for that reason, I thought I'd do like a little voiceover while you guys watch like the fight in the background. I didn't want to do like a cut or a time lapse because I thought you guys might want to see what the fight actually entails. So I figured there's actually stuff we can talk about. So why do I find this mod so disappointing? Well, as you guys have noticed so far, the weapons it offers are like insanely jam-packed with information and abilities. And so just to like not even be able to use them is insane. Like the fact that the Zenith is just, or the Zenith is just better than all of them is crazy. I'm doing over 6,000 damage per second with the Zenith, where a modded weapon wasn't even breaking 1,000. So it's like completely worthless, and I just don't get it. I was using weapon memories and aspect of damage types, and that didn't really change anything. So I don't know, it was just super frustrating. The boss fights are pretty cool, but again, it's just like they're really weird and not really my style. Like for an endgame boss fight, I don't want to be trapped in a box and limited to attacking. So it's just kind of my personal preference. But yeah, the mod is it's just disappointing. Like I thought it'd be so cool and like I'd be able to use all the weapons, but really I just got super ticked off, and I found myself very angry when making this video. Speaking of this video, I know it's really long. However, I do full movie style videos, and you guys seem to really like those. However, I just want to know, like, don't hesitate to let me know if you guys find these videos too long. They still do very good anyways, but if you guys think these are too long, let me know, and I'll do my best to keep them shorter. However, guys, I just feel like all the information I've included in this video is important, and I already did a lot of cutting out of information. I made like 4 or 5 weapons for every boss I killed, and I barely showed that. So just maybe let me know what you guys think, and I'll just cut to the end of the boss fight now. Psych, there's actually a second phase. I'll do a time lapse for the second phase. All right, I think we're about to beat it. I know my mic's probably a little quiet because it's off to the side, but it's because I was just kind of like practicing. Oh nope, we're moving on to another stage. Nice. Oh no, that's it. Hey, okay, that one wasn't that bad, but I did have to use vanilla weapons to beat it. Alright guys, I'll just try to keep the next crafting session and like game plan session for you guys pretty short. Really the only good weapon that I made is Bury the Light, but it is very important, and it is the weapon I use to take down the final boss. It just does a lot of damage, and basically my strategy is to go for a glass cannon build. So this is going to sound weird, but I go for a ranger setup, and since Bury the Light doesn't have a damage class, you can basically use whatever accessories or armor you want. So I went with the vortex armor because if you guys double tap down, your damage is significantly increased, and you guys will see, but you don't really need to move a lot for the whole boss fight. So I basically just played into that, and it is a strategy that works, and I'll just kind of show you guys how I learned and how I struggled so much with this boss fight. All right. Oh, it teleports us to a different world. Of course, I don't need wings. Cool, so I can actually swap it out for a different accessory, but I don't know what. Maybe I'll go back home and get an accessory if I fail this fight, which I probably will. Are you going to tell me what I'm doing here? All right, well, let's see what happens. The first starfarer. Oh gosh, we got like a fixed area, a fixed camera area here. That's kind of interesting. Okay, well, we definitely do a good amount of damage. All right, this is going to get very trippy. I'm not used to Terraria fights like this. So I got to say, as far as like this fight goes, so far I like it a lot, mainly because I actually have a weapon that's modded and balanced enough to like do something.
I can see there is no more point to holding back. Know that I have given you ample time for surrender.
What just happened? I teleported. Oh, we're on a new moon. All right, cool.
I too am a starfarer. Now cometh the age of the stars. You'll have to
Oh, that's tricky. Oh, that's tricky. I want to pick up my buffs. Let's see if I can pick them up. Oh, we got him. Nice. Oh, I just took damage from something. I don't know what, though. It's kind of hard to see what's going on. What is that? Okay, let's avoid that. Oh, that's a lot. that's a lot of damage. I thought that was going to be like a laser attack or something, but nah, she just dashed across the screen. What is going on? I have like a black hole effect. I can't even control myself. Oh, I should probably avoid those, right? Yeah, okay. Dude, this fight's actually kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, what is this? What is that? All right, we totally got this in the bag, bro. All right, our thing is full. Weapon action key. Nope. Wait, what is it? No, wait, it's not full yet. It's not. I'm about to die. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Oh, please don't kill me. Okay, we're good. All right, now it's full. Weapon action key. No, please don't die. Yes. Oh. Did I die? Aw.
I can cut them.
Bro, I just got freaking one shot, I think. Bro, what? I just got freaking one shot. What? And so the descent into madness begins.
You are nothing but a single insignificant.
Okay, I don't know if you guys were watching carefully. What just happened? I don't know what just happened there, but if you guys were watching carefully, the projectiles weren't visible until I was hit by them.
My power shall be absolute.
Gosh. Does 400 damage in one freaking hit? Are you kidding me? This is so dumb. This is actually so dumb, bro. What? I hate this fight. I hate this fight. Oh. A warning would be great.
There will be bloodshed.
Oh, I'm dead.
Now cometh the age of the stars.
Oh, what? I was out of range.
Where you can run. I will destroy your light.
What even just killed me? What even just killed me? What just killed me?
I will be the end of your long journey.
Great, that was a waste. Yeah, not winning this one.
I can see there is no more point to holding back. Know that I have given you ample time for surrender. You seem to be forgetting something. I too am a starfarer. Now cometh the age of the stars. You'll have to try harder than that. In carnage I bloom, like a flower in the dawn. I'm not letting you take another step. You are nothing but a single insignificant speck of dust. My power shall be absolute. Your luck has run out. There will be bloodshed. I'm not letting you take another step.
Oh, it's not in the right spot.
The death of 1,000 stars, condensed into a single photon. Now comes the age. You are stronger than I dared to hope.
Oh, now it worked. So it was. This fight is so stupid. Why did I die originally? Why? There's nothing else. Oh my gosh, this fight is. I'm sorry, I hate this fight. It's so buggy. So here is the final weapon we can make, and it's just made from this. So we'll go back home and make that. All right, really quick, I'm just gonna tell you guys like the strategy for taking down that boss that I used. So these are all the accessories I used on the side here. Going for melee speed is very powerful because it will just allow you to do more damage. And basically this is a glass cannon approach. You can see our defense is pretty weak because this weapon cuts it in half. But basically I went with the vortex armor to just do as much damage as possible. And I'll show you guys the strat. So this probably won't work first try, but I'm gonna try and talk while explaining it. So basically, when you spawn in the boss, switch the weapon as quick as possible and throw on the extra damage thing and just kind of move very minimally. You don't need to move on this, but once it does like that sky attack, you need to move and you need to avoid those nebula balls. Also, what's cool about this boss fight is all the attacks are based on the map. So it's very easy to avoid it because if you go to the same spot every time, you'll avoid the attack. So basically right here, if you grapple onto this platform, you're going to avoid the star attack. This one is not graphed to the map, it's graphed to the player, but basically if you just jump around, you should be able to avoid them. The next one is where it dashes, and if you go up here, grapple onto this, and jump up, you'll avoid it every time, which is super nice. You might get hit by the actual boss itself, but very rarely. And I forgot to throw this on, so I'm probably not going to be able to switch phases. But basically, if you throw on your range damage, you should be able to switch phases fast enough where you don't have to dodge that attack. However, I was not able to switch it fast enough, so we kind of have to dodge a little bit. This phase, if you go over here and stay under here, you'll dodge the attack. Then go back to the middle, jump up, you'll dodge that attack. And then for the next phase, use this weapon ability. If you use the weapon ability, you'll become invincible to damage and you'll be able to dodge all those super easily. The next one, I missed it, but you want to stand right here on this upper lip and you will dodge it every time. And then the next one is very simple because it's already graphed. You guys can see where the nice openings are. And so basically you just have to dash and try to avoid everything and dodge that attack too. And then I think that's pretty much it. From here on out, you should have killed the boss by now. As you guys can see, I killed the boss. So I cannot believe I actually did that. That worked out perfectly. But what's so annoying is the attacks don't despawn, so you can still die. So it does just take some tries, but like you guys can see there, it works. So yeah. Alright guys, well I think I've crafted all the final weapons from that boss fight. The first two, I believe, are going to be very similar. Basically, the type of weapon it is, I guess, depends on its aspected type. So basically, if I go to the spatial disc here, not that one, if I go here, and I scroll over to the Architect's Luminance, right now, it shoots this attack because it's magic. If I switch it to the solar one, or the melee one, it just has like a basic melee attack. If I switch to Vortex, it has a range attack. And then if I switch to Summoner, what you'll notice is it will occasionally just attack NPCs for me. However, guys, what you will notice is the damage on this thing is horrible. It's very bad. However, this does have a right-click ability, which is this, and looks like that is pretty good. However, it does have a 1-minute cooldown, so could be better. If I spawn in more of these dudes, does it change its attack? Oh yeah, it does. So the Sunset of the Sun God, you guys can read if you want to, but basically this is also aspected. So basically this is the Summoner one, which basically is just a whip. The range one basically just shoots the sword. However, it looks like the sword does like some chain damage. You guys can kind of see it right there. As far as damage goes, this one is definitely just way better for damage than the other one, and might actually be kind of good. The magic one I think is super cool. It shoots swords above the cursor, and then you can basically use those swords to attack things. I think this one also has a right click ability. Yeah, right click allows me to leap into the air. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know why it says I can leap into the air, because I can't do that. All right, I switched it to melee, which if you guys don't know what melee does, it basically just shoots out a burst of like lances at close range. You can also charge it and it just like does like a swing thing. The next weapon is the Cosmic Destroyer, which basically is like a minigun, which looks pretty dang cool. Again, the damage like isn't too great. However, it does have a right click ability, which is activated on when the gauge is completely full. So if I right click, yeah, you can basically just see I do some more damage. That was pretty much it. But what I think is technically the final weapon in this mod is the Ultima Thule? I don't know. But yeah, basically planets orbit around me and those planets do damage to NPCs, which is crazy. On top of that, it has like a melee attack. If I just spam click, it's like a melee attack. However, if I hold it down, it does like a cool ability where it like shoots planets on the mouse cursor, which is freaking insane. All right, just for kicks and giggles, let's try this final weapon out against the boss. I know that the other weapons just aren't gonna do enough damage, but maybe this one will. Oh yeah, this actually looks like it's not doing enough damage. So I was doing about 12,000 damage per second with the other weapon. And with this one, oh crap, I did not equip the right accessories. With this weapon, I'm not doing nearly enough. And I can actually see the attacks now. Holy cow. So yeah, not really that great for the final boss because it just doesn't do enough damage. All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much everything for this video. We took down all the bosses, and I think I made pretty much every single weapon. So my final opinion on the mod, not good. I don't like it. It's not for me. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys are probably like gonna like hate on me for the comments, but like the mod can be as cool as it is. Like it's a cool mod, but when the weapons just aren't good or it's not straightforward on what I'm supposed to be doing, I don't know. So another thing is like the stellar foci or whatever it is that's supposed to help me on those other like otherworldly maps. I have no idea how to get those. It talked about it once at the beginning, and then that's it. I looked it up. There's nothing online. So I have no idea what those are. And so yeah, it's very overwhelming. There's a lot to this mod. And then basically when you just go to use the weapon, turns out it's nothing too special. Like 7,000 damage is cool, but as a end game post Moonlord weapon, that's horrible. I'm sorry. That's horrible. So yeah, it definitely has some kinks to work out, but I mean, it was worth playing. So thank you guys all for watching. My next playthrough is going to be a super mega modded playthrough with Swoogle. So that'll be very fun. Make sure to subscribe for that. You guys won't want to miss it. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Peace.